Hey everybody, Miss Dietrich. We're looking at question number 10 from the quiz. It says, Sue is placing cookies in bags. She has 10 peanut butter cookies and 16 oatmeal cookies. She will place the same number of cookies in each bag, and there will be only one type of cookie in each bag. How many bags will she need? All right, so a couple of indicators that you might be using that distributive property idea is when you see the word same number of, so we're talking about same number of cookies in each bag, then that's when you're saying to yourself, I need to find the GCF. And in this case, the GCF will be cookies per bag. So I like to write that down just so we keep track of what's going on. Cookies per bag. All right, and then we're going to be multiplying that GCF by two add-ins here, which in this case are going to represent, we're talking about peanut butter, right? Peanut butter cookies. So let's put P for peanut butter above that. And then we have a bunch of oatmeal cookies, so I'm just going to put an O for oatmeal. And we need to find the GCF, right? Because we're talking about putting the same number, right? That implies GCF. So let's find the GCF of 10 and 16 by using a factor tree. So the prime factorization for 10 is right there, the 2 and the 5. And if we find the prime factorization for 16, we're going to keep branching on the 8. It's composite. So that would be a 2 and a 4. And if we bring down this 2, we still have to keep going. So here we get a 2 and a 2, and my picture's in the way, but that's okay. We'll just squeeze it in there. And we'll bring down the other digits. All right, so when we do our Venn diagram, let's put that in a different color. How about red? When we do our Venn diagram, we're going to have our prime factorization for 10 in one of the circles, and our prime factorization for 16 in the other one. And when you're interested in the GCF, that's when you look for matches. So we have matching 2's. Let's write it down. We'll put it where the circles interlock. Now, if we were interested in the LCM, we would take this and put it here. We would take these three numbers and put it here. But it's not really necessary when we're finding the GCF. There's only that one number, so that's the GCF. We're going to put that right here. That's the number of cookies we're going to have per bag. All right, so now we have to ask ourselves 2 times what would give us the 10 for the peanut butter cookies, and that would be 5. 2 times what would give us the 16 for the oatmeal cookies, and that would be 8. Now here's what makes this question difficult, because you can see they have many of the numbers that we're talking about here, right? Now they're talking about how many bags will she need. So keep in mind that this is 5 bags of peanut butter cookies, and this is 8 bags of oatmeal cookies. So when we're talking about how many bags we need, you need to add those two numbers together to get the answer. So that's essentially the only thing left you have to do is to add the 5 plus 8, and you'll be done with that question. So read it carefully again and make sure you carefully pick the right answer.